Hello, hello! If you like watching art videos, you might have seen those art style challenges everywhere at some point. As an artist trying to improve, I also wanted to give these challenges a go. Plus, they seem really fun, so yeah. I decided to mostly include art styles that I feel are somewhat nostalgic.
You cute kids. You can have our 90s fashion. Take it. It's kind of epic.
If you were a kid during the 2010s, I feel like these art styles will bring so many memories. So, without further ado, let's get into it. As the challenge goes, I firstly drew my own character in my own style to compare. I don't really have an art style to say. It changes like every single time I draw, you can say. This is like some of the traits that I use. For example, this is mostly how I draw eyes and the nose. This is not how I usually shade hair. The way I shade hair is always different. The way I render the face is always different. The way I draw the body and the clothes is always different. This is just like an overall compiled piece that I have of like small traits of my art style, you can say. I feel like I'm almost there with my art style. It's just I need to refine it a bit more. But yeah, this is just my character that I drew. Side note, she does look a lot like Jaden Animations. Trust me, she's not Jaden Animations. No, I love Jaden Animations, just a side note. That was not my intention. She just kind of looks like her a bit. So yeah, the main elements of her design I would say are the jacket that I really liked the design of, and the baggy pants combo. Even though like I'm not really sure about the colors yet, this is a very early stage of me designing this character, by the way. That's why it's not fully complete. I have other characters, but I was just so into drawing this character for the last few days that I decided to go with her. But yeah, here's my character in my style. I realized I kept calling my character the character or like my character. I just want to point out that she doesn't have a name yet. Like I said, I'm really early into the character design and naming process. So please excuse that. I'll just call her my character throughout this video. If you have any name suggestions, please leave them down below. So yeah, the first style that I wanted to try out was from the show called 16. It's a Canadian show that I kind of sort of watched when I was younger. I don't really remember from my like younger self. I kind of remember a few episodes briefly, but I kind of really got into the show this year. It's about a bunch of teens working in the mall and just hanging out. It's like a lot of like one-off episodes, but it's a really fun watch and I really recommend it. But it's just a really cute art style, I would say. So yeah, that's my character for the first art style. For the second style, I decided to go with Batman Brave and the Bold, and I really like the style of Batman Brave and the Bold. I like a lot of styles they use for Batman animated shows. That's something I really like. And Batman Brave and the Bold is like such a unique and like fun style that I really wanted to draw it. And one difficulty I had with it though is that there are not a lot of like civilian outfits, you could say. It's just a lot of superhero outfits, so it's kind of hard to imagine like, I don't know, baggy pants in this universe. So yeah, that's something I did have a bit of trouble with. But other than that, I think this one is one of the best ones my character looks in. Like, she looks like she could belong to that universe, in my opinion. And I really like that. So yeah, here's the second style. For the third style, I decided to go with Sue games. So I already have a video about Sue games on my channel if you wanted to go and check it out. It's just me playing the games I used to play and struggling a lot. So yeah, I decided to go with this style because it was such a big part of my childhood growing up. Like, I play these games all the time. And I don't know, I really, really like the style of Sue games, the art style they use. So I wanted to give it a shot. I don't know how successful I was with the hair, but other than that, like, I really like it. Also, I did struggle a lot with the hands, but that's something I struggle with, like, on a daily basis, so. At first, I decided to like do that swoopy bangs thing that Sue games characters have, but I don't know how they achieve that, so I just gave up. I just gave her like normal bangs. I really like using like colored lines, and this style had it, so I was really happy doing that. One thing about Sue games is the lifeless look in their eyes, even though they're like all shiny and stuff. But I don't know, it's just like part of the charm, I feel like. It feels like Sue is like a dress-up doll, and like, I don't know, that lifeless eyes thing kind of works for her. Not in a creepy way, but yeah. I really like the style as well, and that was the third style. For the fourth style, I decided to go with Winx Club. So there has been a lot of like trailers and like news about the new Winx reboot. I don't know how I feel about it yet. It is a very big change in like story and animation, I feel like. But yeah, let's see how it goes. Yeah, Winx was a really big part of my childhood as well. I really, really, really liked Winx Club. My favorite changed like a lot. Right now I feel like it's Stella, but I'm not sure. This kind of felt like I used to do this thing where I would like put my paper on the screen of my computer, and then there's just like trace Winx Club like bases. I don't know if you guys know that, but yeah, and I would like draw my own characters. I used to do that when I was really young, so yeah, I don't want to get called out for like tracing or anything. Because I didn't like post it anywhere saying like, oh, I did this. No, it was just a little fun thing for me to do. I did that a lot with ponies as well, and maybe I should do a video about like redesigning my old pony OCs or something. Let me know if you guys would be into that. But yeah, this felt like a lot like that because I don't know, I feel like the face and the body looks like I just used like a base for it, and I don't know how I feel about that. It feels authentic, but I don't know. I'm not sure how I feel about this one, especially the right hand. It's supposed to be like turned back, but it looks really weird, but normal. I don't know. But yeah, here's my fourth art style. So for the fifth style, I decided to go with Ben 10 Alien Force / Ultimate Alien style. I didn't go for the usual like the OG Ben 10 design or the Ben 10 Omniverse. I really, really love the OG Ben 10. Like, I grew up with it. But there's something about like Alien Force and like Ultimate Alien that like kind of stuck with me. That's kind of sort of my favorite version of them. And yeah, I really like the art style as well. I used to see a lot of jokes where like I took a lot of inspiration from Gwen while like drawing her, and like I saw a lot of memes that I used to see as well where like, oh, like Gwen is just Ben 10 just with like bigger lips and like thinner eyebrows or something. I'm like, okay.
Wrap it up.
But yeah, I really enjoyed this style. I love Ben 10 Alien Force and Ultimate Alien to death. It's one of the shows that I rewatch like yearly. I love it so much. I love Kevin. Shout out to him. Like, he's one of the main reasons why I love this show so much. Like, he brings the light to the show. So yeah, that was the fifth style. For the sixth style, I decided to go with Totally Spies, another show I used to watch a lot when I was younger. I had some challenges with this one, mainly with the face, I believe, and even in the end, I'm not sure I'm like fully satisfied with it. Like, I don't know if she looks like she could belong to that universe, but I tried, like I did with all the other ones. But yeah, she looks like she could belong to like any other anime, not like Totally Spies in particular. So that's why I guess like I feel a bit weird. But yeah, the clothes in this one, I really like how they turned out. I really like Totally Spies, like the amount of like clothing they had in general as well. Like they change it up every few episodes. That's really awesome. Also, like I really like the Totally Spies movie. Side note, it's also getting a reboot, like the Totally Spies franchise, which I'm really excited about. Because, I don't know, it's been a while. Maybe I should rewatch it till the reboot comes out. But yeah, here is my 6th art style. The 7th art style is Samurai Jack. Alright, so I feel like I gave myself a bit of a challenge here because most of the characters in Samurai Jack are male or just like monsters. There's one female character and I forgot her name. And I never got to see her when I was younger. Like, I learned about her while I was doing research for Samurai Jack, which is a sign that I should like totally rewatch it. I just like saw a lot of pictures of her and like kind of went with how she was designed. So yeah, I don't have a lot of research for this, sadly, but I really like that show and like the combat, the voice acting, everything. So yeah, I really wanted to like recreate the art style. I don't know how I did though, so you guys tell me. So here it is, the 7th art style. Alright, for the 8th art style, I decided to go with Scooby-Doo, which I don't know how I feel about this one either, because Scooby-Doo has like a bunch of art style changes throughout the years. I decided to go with like a bit of an earlier version. I also I'm not sure with the proportions at all. She looks a bit like squashed. She looks a bit short, and I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. Like the earlier versions of Scooby-Doo is just like flat colors. And like the style I went with, it's like it has a small bit of shading here and there, but nothing intense. I really like the Scooby-Doo like art styles, like almost all of them, but I really wanted to go with like an earlier one because those are the ones that I remember as a kid. But yeah, here is style number 8. Okay, style number 9 is Johnny Test. I used to love this show a lot, and like me and my sister were obsessed with it, especially Johnny Test's sisters. I love them, those were my favorite characters. I kind of went with like the sister's body, and I kind of took inspiration from like the other female characters throughout the design. I really like this, actually like this is one of my favorites I think. Because, yeah, she looks like she could belong to that universe. What do you guys think? This is design number 9. Alright, the last one is a bit of a joke, but I decided to do the poptropica style. This is a game, I don't know if a lot of people played, but I sure did when I was younger. Like, I would play this in between, like, my computer classes, because our teacher would let us, and she would be like, oh, this is like an educational game, which, I don't know. I would spend most of my time just creating my character instead of actually playing the game. Like, I never got far. I don't think I know anything about how the game goes. I don't remember, but it's just like, I just went with character designing a lot. So, yeah, it just, like, spawned in my brain that's like, oh, that game existed. Yeah, let me draw that. So this is just a bit of a joke, but yeah, here's style number 10. So those were the 10 art styles that I decided to recreate. I hope you guys like how they turned out. I'm not fully happy with some of them. Maybe I'll retry this challenge. I actually did this challenge before. I just never recorded a voiceover or anything. So if you guys are interested in seeing like another version of this, but it's just me recreating styles of my favorite artists instead of from cartoons and games, let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. Over and out.